myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car, I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store, managed to save just a little bit of money, won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. Yeah, with the bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working, his body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school, and that's what
What's going on, Hipster?
You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? You gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights day out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. You got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves. Still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast it felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone.
No countdown. No countdown, no warning. The moment moves when it's ready. Late nights turn to early mornings. Same road, different pace. I don't wait for permission. I move when the timing breaks. Heart still loud, focus sharp. Every frame got weight. If you're here right now, you didn't miss it. This is fate. When the lights ignite, when the noise falls back, and the world feels right. No fear in my step, no doubt in my tone. If you hear this now, you're already home. This is where it starts, when the beat cuts through, when the past lets go, when the screen turns blue. Say it out loud, feel it in your bones. If you hear this now, you're already home. Yeah, already moving, already locked in. Yeah, already moving, already locked in. Yeah, already moving, already locked in. Yeah, already locked in. Yeah. Fast hands, steady breath, every move intentional. I don't chase the moment, I don't chase the moment. I let it find me.
Well, welcome home, MJ. Welcome home. Appreciate that. Your tag team championship match should be next week. At least you two going up against each other. Not for the belt just yet, because I want y'all to actually like be a tag team before we do that. Maybe I did. What's going on, Drew? That's awesome. That's good to hear, brother. I'm glad to hear it.
Just
2 minutes and 50 seconds. Let's get hype. Let's get excited. Let's go. It's Wednesday. It's awakening time. This should happen on time.
blood on the floor and the lights go black. I hear the footsteps at my back. There's a hunger in the air tonight, a fire waiting just to ignite. Shadows crawl but the wolves don't hide. This is the world where the strong survive. We don't break, we don't bend, we rise, we fight, we start again. You feel the tremor in your bones. The shifting of the overthrown. Every nightmare that you've known was only fuel to take the throne. Rise! This is the awakening. We tear the walls apart and let the chaos in. Stand tall. Feel the earth start shaking. The wolves are loose and the world's for the taking. Scream! Let the darkness break. 1,000 battles fought and none will shake the fire. We forge the legends we make. UCW awakening. Awakening.
How's it going, Logrest?
Steel in my veins and the scars don't fade. All of the demons that I've made taught me how to break the cage and walk through hell without afraid. Hear the hell ripping through the haze. Reborn stronger in the darkest days. We don't run, we don't flee. We hunt, we strike, we never bleed. You feel the anger start to rise. The truth that cuts like a sharpened knife. You want to live, then fight for life. This is the place where wolves survive. Rise! This is the awakening. We tear the walls apart and let the chaos in. Stand tall, feel the earth start shaking. The wolves are loose and the world's for the taking. Scream! Let the darkness break. 1,000 battles fought and none will shake the fire. We forge the legends we make. UCW awakening.
What it do? Welcome back to UCW. It's almost like I saw y'all yesterday. I'm supposed to see y'all every other day, and then not on the weekends unless we got a pay-per-view. What the hell? But nah, we here. It's awakening. I'm a little tired if y'all can't tell. I've been up like all damn day. I've been off, but I've been like up all damn day. Hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all are excited. We got 5 incredible matches brought to you by the GM, Mr. DK. First up, we got Anthony Alpha defending the Internet Championship in a 5-man battle royale against Ricky Thomas, Ogre, Dominic Jimenez, and Dirty Barnzo, the king of the jobbers. After that, we will have John Styles taking on Tony Tornado, Mr. Undefeatable here in UCW. And then after that, Scott Taylor will defend the Junior Heavyweight Championship against Scorpion here this evening in a regular matchup. That match between Tony Tornado and John Styles is for the Openweight Championship, by the way, and it is an Extreme Rules match. After that, Venom and Vinyl will finally put up the Crossfire Tag Team Championships against Cold Blooded here this evening. Cold Blooded winning in their last match against them, winning the opportunity for this for the championships here tonight as well. And then in our main event of the evening, Brayden Brown will defend the Combat Arts Championship against Walker Alexander. What's going on, Joker? What it do? What it do? Without further ado, we got 5 matches of the evening. And they aren't going to do themselves. So we gotta get her going, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get into the action. Into the thick of it, as they would say. Into the thick of it, as they would say. And somewhere right now, there's some crazy-ass D&D shit going on in a living room far, far away. I hope y'all are having a great time. I am with you. Making their way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, he is the king of the jobbers. A fan favorite here in UCW, Dirty Barnzo, currently making his way down to the ring.
Dirty Barnes on the ring, you know the deal. Came up from the streets with a smirk and a plan. Gold on my neck and the mic in my hand. Talk slick, move quick, never show how I feel. That's how I roll, that's Barnzo still. You want respect, you better earn that meal. I took what's mine with a grin that's real. Fans chant my name cause they know the
Oh wait, that's not. That's not. They have the same shit. It's Dominic Jimenez, a former junior or a former internet champion. What's going on, Cole? It's that guy. Sorry, I'm checking Discord DMs and shit, getting other stuff set up. I saw the Eddie Guerrero shit, and I was like, we're good. Now making their way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, should be Ricky Thomas. While we're adding shit to this game, make it to where the entrance order actually works. A former Fighting Spirit champion in UCW. A former Continental champion as well. The current and first ever King's Debt champion, Ricky Thomas. What's going on, Undemon? What it do? Hope you are doing well as well. And then, ladies and gentlemen, their next opponent, also a former UCW Internet champion, Ogre, making his way down to the ring. And ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring next, representing Flight Risk, he is your current UCW Internet champion, as well as one half of your UCW World Tag Team champions, Anthony Alpha. showing up and taking UCW by storm. I don't think this guy has lost since debuting.
Everybody trying to climb to the top, but they boxed out. Look at the score, but we dropping 100. Ain't nobody live now. I make a list, it's a drop down. Names get crossed when we touch down. 2-man wrecking crew. Every city gets shoot now. Next to the talent they book on these shows. We live in a color nobody controls. Pressure the standard, race ceilings and floors. This the exposure you can't ignore. Different routes, but the vision the same. Risk in the air when you speak our name. We don't play safe. We don't slow the pace. We don't miss flights. We take the plane. I knew who the threats were gonna be. Undeniable. Must see. Ain't accepting apologies. You won't learn. I knew undeniable. Must see. Ain't accepting apologies. You just follow us. Yeah. Hold up. You say that you do it for people,
And ladies
but
and
you
gentlemen,
inspiring me.
making his way down to the ring, the king of the jobbers, a former UCW Internet champion, Dirty Barnzo. Actually, this time. What's going on, Logrest?
Came up from the streets with a smirk and a plan. Gold on my neck and the mic in my hand. Talk slick, move quick, never show how I feel. That's how I roll, that's Bonzo still. You want respect, you better earn that meal. I took what's mine with a grin that's real. Fans chant my name cause they know the appeal. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Mama sees I love the swag, I say I'm bad news. Catch me in the club with fresh tattoos. Cash in my hand, gold teeth that gleam. UCW title locked in the dream. I came to win cause the streets don't kneel. They cheer for the real when I spin that wheel. You know the name when the crowd goes real. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Too hot to touch, I'm the king of the deal. Talk that talk, I walk with steel. UCW heat up the flame you feel. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Too hot to touch, I'm the king of the
5-man battle royal, absolute carnage about to break out in the middle of the ring, just so everybody knows. There's an El Grande Americano thing happening to keep up with the illusion. Maybe. I don't know. Stick around to find out. Anthony Alpha gets pushed away by Ogre. Off the ropes, big kick to the face of Dominic Jimenez, misses. Off the top, Dominic misses once again. Ricky Thomas with a reversal on the big man. Yeah, I gotta say, we gotta wait for what the next game holds because I don't know anything about it yet, but I'm hoping it's better. And I'm hoping that it's pretty decent. Get some more shit, make it a little bit more interesting, make it way more fun. Ogre lifting up Anthony Alpha, the man who beat him for his championship last week. German suplex from Dominic Jimenez. Slams him down, middle of the ring. Flying off the ropes. Ogre head trapped. Dominic Jimenez doing a great job of taking down the big man. Dirty Barnzo trying to eliminate the current champion right now. Not far away from it, but not able to do it. Body check from Ogre takes out Dirty Barnzo. Jesus. Dirty Dominic Barnzo. That's not how this works. Maybe Dominic Jimenez is the dirty, or is the clean version of Dirty Barnzo. Ricky Thomas, dangerous position, saves himself. Big kick to the body from Ogre, not able to connect. German suplex puts Barnes down. Ricky Thomas trying to eliminate Ogre all by himself, not going to be successful. Able to get the reversal there, though. Kick to the face, misses from Barnes. Anthony Alpha takes down Dominic Jimenez. Kick to the face, Barnes over the top rope, saves himself. Dominic Jimenez laying underneath the bottom rope. Double axe handles from Ricky Thomas, keeping Ogre on the mat. Dropkick takes him down, though. Drop kick to the face. Dirty Barnzo. Big kick to the body. Missed. Dominic Jimenez takes him down. Elbows to the body. Ricky Thomas. Clothesline into the corner. Takes down Ogre once again. Switches over to Dirty Barnzo. Dominic Jimenez, dangerous place to be. Ogre spinning around and dumping him out. Barnes goes up to the top rope. Forearm to the back of Ricky Thomas, takes him down. Ogre gets knocked onto the outside. Dirty Barnzo still not able to take him down once again. Dominic Jimenez putting up excellent work against the current champion. Big knee to the face. Big kick to the face from Dominic Jimenez. Ogre goes over the top rope and once again immediately makes his way back in. Dominic Jimenez thrown over the top rope. Headbutt from Ogre. Ricky Thomas trying to eliminate Barnzo. Ogre destroying Dominic Jimenez as Barnzo saves himself from being eliminated here tonight. Over the top rope. Clothesline folds Ricky Thomas in half. Up onto the shoulders of Ogre. Drops him once again. Clothesline from Ogre takes down Anthony Alpha as well. Dominic Jimenez, dangerous position. Barnes not able to eliminate him. Going for a second attempt. Anthony Alpha trying to eliminate Ogre. Ricky Thomas waiting for Barnes to mess up. Throws him over the top rope. Dominic Jimenez stopping Ricky Thomas. You lost your streak. That's insane. RIP, brother. Elbow to the face. Ogre. Big punches from Ogre. Kick to the body. Dirty Barnzo, DDT in the middle of the ring, takes down the big man. You can tell Ogre really wanted to roll out of the ring right there. Chose not to. Big kick to the body. Plants him. Dominic Jimenez dangerously close to eliminating Ricky Thomas. Ricky Thomas saves himself. Dominic going for a second attempt, pushing Ricky away from the bottom rope. Ricky able to fight back. Big uppercut from Barnzo. Elbows to the body as well. Back into the corner. Huge drop kick from Dominic Jimenez. Ogre right back to being unstoppable. That might stop him. Hurricane Rod off the top rope from Anthony Alpha. Takes Dominic Jimenez down after the big move. Face first in the mat he goes. Ricky Thomas picks up Dirty Barnzo, throws him over the top rope. Barnes saves himself once again. Thomas drops him on his knees. Anthony Alpha saves himself right there. Ogre almost eliminated him. Huge drop kick from Ricky Thomas. Takes down Dominic Jimenez. Knees across the shoulders of Anthony Alpha. Ricky Thomas, the only man still on his feet. going after the champion, trying to ensure a new champion here tonight with this. Looking for an elimination. Anthony Alpha saves himself once again. Ricky Thomas pushes him off on the second attempt. We will have a new internet champion. Dominic Jimenez being eliminated by Dirty Barnzo. DDT. Chops to the chest. Ricky Thomas taken down by that Hurricane Rana. Barnes able to get a reversal against the big man Ogre. Drops him on his back. Barnes somehow able to pick this big man up. We will have our first two-time champion is correct. Ricky Thomas goes over the top rope, but Dirty Barnzo distracting Ogre might have just saved him. Thomas drops him. That was just really loud more than anything. Damn, my ears, specifically my left one. Big kick to the body from Ricky Thomas. Gonna show Barnes how that move is supposed to be done. Drops him flat on his face. How's it going, DK? Welcome in, brother. Barnes goes over the top rope. Ricky Thomas misses on the elimination and meets a clothesline from Ogre. Ogre has to be the favorite, yes? I don't have a favorite. I don't go into these matches with favorites. Ogre trying to eliminate Dirty Barnzo, and he succeeds, flipping Barnzo over the ropes. Ricky Thomas alone with a 7-foot giant. Down onto his back. Elbow to the body of Ricky Thomas. Drops it once again. Most probable to win, probably. Yeah, as I said, the 7-footer's hard to eliminate by yourself. He's a big old boy. And he might walk away with the championship right here. Ricky Thomas struggling. Ogre throws him over the top of the ropes. And will be your first ever UCW Awakening Internet Champion. Congratulations to the big bad monster of HIW getting his title back. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match of the evening, the unbeatable One Tony Tornado will defend the open weight championship against John Styles here this evening in an Extreme Rules matchup. What's going on, Barnzo? Welcome in, brother. Making their way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, he is the first ever Division I champion, a 3-time Prince of Carnage champion, a 2-time Fighting Spirit champion, and a 2-time King of Carnage. 1 and 2 of the 3 men to ever do it as of last night. Logress joining his company as King of Carnage. Not too bad, brother. Not too bad.
voices screaming inside my head of promises I left for dead. But from the dark I hear the call, a whisper saying you've survived it all. The mirror fades, the mask is gone. Now I know where I belong.
Always takes a beating whenever a new game comes out.
Across my soul, every wound has made me whole. Through the pain, I found my name. In the fire, I'm reborn again.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, somebody it has taken. Honestly, nobody in recent history has been able to beat him. Your UCW Continental Champion, as well as your UCW Openweight Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Tony fucking Tornado. Losing like twice in his entire career here in UCW.
Step in the ring and the sirens blare. Whole arena shaking, better say your prayer. Ripping through steel, I'm a category 5. No mercy in my path, only one survives. Storm surge, flow, break bones, take souls. Hurricane fists, every shot leaves holes. They say I'm chaos, violence in motion. I'm the storm front, pure devastation. Tony Tornado, rip it up, tear it down, tear it down. Tony Tornado, king of the battleground, battleground. Tony Tornado, spin fast, hit hard. Tony Tornado, leave bodies scarred. Sirens screaming, the lights go black. I hit the scene and there's no turning back. Concrete cracks when I stomp this ground. Tony Tornado, the name resounds. I'm the fist in the wind, the eye in the sky. The calm before I strike and watch careers die. Tear through.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Openweight Championship. These two men standing across from each other once again. Only a couple times in history have they done it. John Styles fired up as always. Tony Tornado, cool, calm, and casual. What can you expect from a man who can't be beaten? John going for a cutter immediately and missing. Big elbow to the back. Drop kick to the legs. Takes down Tony Tornado. Have a good time, brother. Huge move from John Styles. Going for the cover almost immediately. Very early count of 2 for John Styles. That could mean good things. Kendo stick in his hand. Huge move, misses. Both men botching that. Holy shit. Tony going for a submission early. John Styles fighting out of it. Off the top rope. Forearm to the face. John Styles gets taken down. Hurricane Rana, Tony Tornado. Off to a slow start here this evening. Cracks the kendo stick across the back of Tony. Shatters it across his knee. Spear on the outside from Tony takes down John Styles. Kendo stick in his hands. John gets back up. Big kick to the face. Takes Tony down. Big punch to the face. John Styles. Power. No. Hurricane Rana from Tony Tornado as a reversal. Up onto his shoulders. Big elbows to the face. John Styles gets caught by a punch to the body. Back into the ring they go. Tony calling John back up to his feet. Off the top rope, dropkick connects. Going for the cover. One. Only one for Tony. Big kick to the body of John Styles. Going for the submission. Styles struggling a little bit more this time. Only not able to do it. Styles gets out of the way, gets Tony up onto his shoulders. Made in the asylum to Tony Tornado. Going for the cover. Only two. Goes back onto the outside, pulling something from out from underneath the ring. Sledgehammer in the hands of John Styles. Drops it across his body. Continue to do so. Big punch to the face. Drops John on top of that hammer. Top rope. Cutter connects. Tony's back up to his feet. John Styles gets out of the way. Huge move from Tony to shift the tides. Sledgehammer to the back. Big punch to the face from Tony Tornado. I don't know, are we? That is always the question, isn't it? Double axe handle to the back of John Styles. German suplex folds John in half. Tony's going for the cover once again. Only two. Huge kick to the face. Big punch to the top of the head. DDT off the top rope from Tony. Going for the cover. Only two. Stomping down onto the arm. John Styles trying to make his way back up to his feet. Tony drops him on his face. Going for the cover. Touchdown is not enough. Back up to the top rope. Swanton on the way. Another cover attempt from Tony Tornado. Only two. John Styles refusing to fall. Coffin drop. Underneath the bottom rope. Tony goes underneath the ring for the first time in this match. Pulls out a ladder. Roll-up cover attempts from John Styles. Tired. A little bored. Tired mostly. How about you, brother? John Styles, pile driver connects. Drops Tony on top of his head. 1, 2. Still only two. John Styles waiting patiently for Tony to make his way to his feet. Gets him up once again. Tony with a reversal. Does not look good for the first ever Division I champion. A two-time king of spear gets reversed. Big kick to the face. Styles falls down. Tony scrambling for a cover. 2, 3. John Styles not able to do it. Tony Tornado retrieving and retaining the open weight championship once again. License plate frames are in sighting. Ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup, Scott Taylor will defend the Junior Heavyweight Championship against Scorpion here this evening in a normal rules matchup. Making their way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, this man has taken UCW by storm. He is the holder of the Clash contract, a former Fighting Spirit champion. Yeah, that's fire. I fuck with that. But ladies and gentlemen, his opponent coming straight out of Pittsburgh. One of the greatest high flyers that we've got in this company. A former Prime Junior Heavyweight champion carrying on that mantle. Scott Taylor, your Junior Heavyweight champion at UCW. I got you. As always, I got you. What's going on, Nelly? Welcome in, brother. Hope you're having a great day, man. Hate it when that happens. One fall normal matchup, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight to decide your next, or if Scott Taylor will retain Junior Heavyweight champion. Either way, that match is next. Some yeah from behind the dumpster. Is a great motherfucker. Who are you? Who are you? What the fuck? John. Damn, Scott Taylor. Drops Scorpion where he stands. Goes over the top rope, continuing the punishment. You never had no yeah. Hell's hot, bro. That's my response. Damn! Scott Taylor taking down Scorpion and the referee with that incredible drop kick off the top rope. Blocks the big punch from Scorpion. Scott Taylor firing on all cylinders to start off this match. Kicks to the body, miss. Huge kick to the back of the head. Getting some yeah, but getting some nah. I don't know if these are real. I mean, I know yeah might. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a real thing. I've heard that slang before. I've heard that. I don't know if nah is a real thing though. I don't know if that's how that works. I don't know if that's a real thing that you can actually acquire. You feel me? Huge knee to the face. Big kick to the face. Once again, is a reversal from Scott Taylor. Takes down Scorpion. Huge spear. Scorpion knocking Scott Taylor down off the side of the ring. Had to drink some medicine out of a cup for like a week. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't do Nana overseas, because I shouldn't do Nana in general if that's actually a real. I'm gonna have to do some research whenever I get done with this, because I don't even know. Also, how else would you drink medicine? Like, it'd have to be out of a cup, unless you would like drink it out of your hands or like a spoon or something. Maybe a syringe, like you just fill that syringe up and shoot that shit in the back of your throat like a honey shot. Is that what we're talking about right now? Was it banana flavor? Bouncing the face of Scott Taylor off the side of the ring. Powerbomb. Big knee to the leg. Continues the assault. Whoa, it was cherry. It's better than bubblegum. It is better than bubblegum. Damn, bouncing the face of Scott Taylor off the concrete on the outside of the ring. Taylor with a kick up, gets out of the way of that big punch. Not out of the way of that one, though. Open palm strike. Clothesline from Scorpion. What's going on, Teji? Big punch to the kneecap of Scorpion. Both men making their way into the ring before the count out can ensue. Scott Taylor throwing Scorpion into the ropes. Looking for a 619, and he gets it. Why are you slamming his face like that? I don't know, bro. He's just stomping his shit in the outside. Through the ropes, big spear. Not gonna lie, after some face slams like that, you gotta shoot him. I completely agree. Big frog splash from Scott Taylor off the top rope. Going for the cover. Only two. Do you choose which superstar goes to a certain roster? At the moment, it's a shared roster. Breakdown, Overdrive, and Awakening all have the same roster. Overdrive and Breakdown both kind of have people who show up more often on those shows, but Awakening is pretty much a free-for-all. It's everybody. Big knee to the face. And then for 2026, once everybody gets their characters made, we will be having a draft. And it'll be done live, who goes where. Big kick to the face. Scott Taylor goes down. Scorpion with a huge elbow drop off the top rope. Massive rotation from Scorpion. Making it look easy. Going for the cover on Scott. Sounds good. Sounds good. Scorpion's fired up. Scott Taylor with a reversal. Big kick to the body. Coffin drop off the middle rope. This motherfucker was athletic as it would in the Three Ninjas. Exactly. That man spun like 790 degrees in the air or something. See from the hidden leaf. Hey. I watched a video, and if you look at the power scale of Naruto, they're actually some of the weakest people in anime. And that fits. I think that's actually pretty fair. I strongly could say that Gear 5 Luffy probably solos the entire verse. Like maybe not like once you get to like the Otosutsukis and shit like that, but like majority of people in the universe, I'm pretty sure Gear 5 Luffy like solos. Comfortably even. And then like as soon as he gets like Zoro or Sanji or any of the other crew members, like it's pretty much raps for everybody in that bitch. I'll admit that as a Naruto fan. I'll admit that for sure. 100%. All hail the King of Pirates, for sure. There's also a part in Naruto, towards the end of it, where they pass each other, and you can see the ship. You can see them go by in the Going Merry. Only two. Scott Taylor. Big kick to the face as a reversal. Scorpion gets out of the way of the drop kick. Beautiful moonsault off the middle rope. Oh, for sure. Especially like towards the end. If he also ate a dragon fruit, strongest character ever. Hands down. Unbeatable for sure. For sure unbeatable. Like, come on now. Come on now. You know, like, at that point, that's not a character. That's a god. Especially, nah, that's a god. He's a problem already. Raking the nails across the back. Until Goku says, hey, you're pretty strong. Bullshit. Goku's whole ability is plot armor. How the fuck you gonna be a part of a race where the closer you get to death, the stronger you get? I hate that shit, bro. Goku only strong because Goku not that strong. Motherfucker died so many times. Died so many times. You automatically not that strong. Your universe has bringing people back to life because you died. In fact, he always loses the first fight anyway. You fucking around with motherfuckers like Levi, you ain't gonna live to come back for a second fight. Scott Taylor getting the crowd behind him. Uses the Scorpion tail on Scorpion. Going for the cover. 3. Scott Taylor retaining the Internet Championship here this evening. Solo leveling. Yep. Yup. Lil Zoro won? Lil Zoro. He won his championship back. Yes, he did. He retained. Hell nah. Only good when it comes to the Junior Heavyweight Championship, though. In both shows that he's been on. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match of the evening, Cold Blooded will take on Venom and Vinyl here this evening. Drake Frost, Samantha Frost, Cold Blooded will take on the Crossfire Tag Team Champions, Droofy and Christy Zed. Nah, Saitama's easy as fuck to beat. You just cut his hands off. Making their way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen. Cold Blooded. If I can find their music. There we go. Their opponents, though, ladies and gentlemen, they have had these championships for 2 months. Christy Zed and Droofy, Venom and Vinyl. Looks like Drake Frost and Droofy going to start us off tonight. Big kicks from Drake Frost. Sorry, NBA trades have been insane. I hated Isaac Frost. Drake Frost, a 2 count very early on in this match. Big punch to the face. James Harden went to Cleveland. Darius Garland went to fucking LA Clippers. From what I saw, Anthony Davis might be getting shipped out or got shipped out of Dallas. Yeah, James Harden plays in Cleveland now. And Darius Garland is a Clipper, which is pretty cool. Darius Garland's career probably just died, but that's fine. If they can put a good team around him, you know, they'd be pretty well off, but it's the Clippers. And the Clippers are pretty notorious for only wanting to pay Kawhi Leonard, apparently. But we got Darius Garland and Kawhi on the same team, so, like, let's go. Big kick to the face from Drake Frost. Slams him back down on the mat, going for the cover. Chrissy Zed breaks it up before the count of one. Drake Frost tagging in Samantha. Chrissy Zed makes her way through the ropes, gets tackled by Samantha Frost immediately. Big punch to the face of Droofy, knocks him off the side of the ramp. Headbutt takes down Chrissy Zed. Samantha Frost working the arm of Christy. Big kick to the body. Punches in bunches from Samantha Frost. Huge kick to the face. Chrissy Zed walking over to the ropes, bouncing the face of Chrissy Zed off the turnbuckle. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Samantha Frost laying in the middle of the ring, struggling to move. Chrissy Zed on the outside, taking aim. Shoulder tackle once again takes down Chrissy Zed. Kick to the body lands. Working the ankle. Big kick to the face. Chrissy Zed backs up. Samantha Frost, Hurricane Rana takes down Christy. Samantha Frost firing on all cylinders, trying to take out Christy Zed right here. Big kick to the body. DDT. Samantha Frost up onto the shoulders. Rolling neck breaker takes down Christy. 1, 2, only 2. Drake Frost gets tagged back in. Droofy and Drake Frost going back at it. DDT from Drake. Crossbody misses. Ref, get the fuck out of the way. God damn. Big punches to the face from Droofy. Moonsault once again. Droofy on fire right now. Samantha Frost comes in to break up the cover. Sounds good, Tay. Big punches to the face. Drake Frost with another reversal. Throwing Droofy into the steel steps on the outside of the ring. Not too bad, brother. Not too bad. Ain't no way I should be able to moonsault. Hey, you can. You can, and that's okay. I've seen it done before. Forearm to the face. Droofy goes down. Drake Frost under the bottom rope. Big kick to the face. Droofy lining up Drake Frost. Drake Frost with a reversal that might have just saved his life in this match. Up onto the shoulders of Drake Frost. Frost warning. Going for the cover. Chrissy Zed breaks it up before the count of 1. Drake Frost calling Droofy to his feet. Hurricane Rana takes him down once again. Only 2. Droofy takes down Drake Frost. Only 1. Dropkick takes down Drake. Tags in Christy Zed. Samantha Frost makes her way back in. Goes for another shoulder tackle. Fails to take down Christy that time. Christy going for a roll-up. Samantha Frost responds with one of her own. Off the middle rope. Big drop kick takes down Christy Zed. Right in front of Droofy. Big elbow to the back of the head of Christy Zed. Samantha Frost going for the cover. 2. Only 2. Going for the cover. Only 1. Big scoop slam from Chrissy Zed. Takes down Samantha Frost. DDT off the middle rope. Going for the cover. Only 1. Drake Frost breaking it up. Samantha's still laying on the ground. Chrissy Zed makes her way back into the ring. Samantha up on her shoulders. Drops her. Going for the cover again. Is this going to be enough? 2. Only 2. Up the top rope. Christy Zed. Waiting for Samantha Frost to stand. Dives off the top rope. Barely hits her. That might have done more damage to herself, though. 2. Still only 2. Grabs her by the back of the head. Christy Zed up against the ropes. Samantha Frost getting her first chances at offense in quite a while. Big kick to the body. Big kick to the face. Misses Christy Zed with a huge reversal. Clothesline doesn't connect. Gets a hold of Samantha Frost. Scoop slam in the middle of the ring. Samantha rolls onto the outside. Big kick to the back. Christy Zed going after Drake Frost. Drops him onto the outside of the ring. Stomping down onto his hand, torturing the younger brother of Samantha. Then throws her into the barricade, or into the ring post. Christy Zed can't make up her mind on who she wants to go after now. Shoulder tackle from Samantha takes down Christy Zed. Throws her into the ring. Off the top rope, Samantha Frost going for the cover. Or Christy Zed going for the cover on Samantha Frost, only 2. Drops the knee across the face unsuccessfully. Samantha Frost makes her way back up to her feet. Big knee to the face of Christy Zed. Takes her down, going for the cover. Only 1. Mounted punches to the face of Christy Zed. Onto the outside. Samantha waiting for Christy to stand. Through the ropes, another spear. Now going after Droofy. No. Right in front of Droofy. She's taking aim. Going for the cartwheel kick that made her famous, and she does it. Going for the cover. 2. Still only 2. Not enough to keep Christy Zed down. Samantha Frost diving with this drop kick that meets nobody on the other end. Big Hurricane Rana from Christy Zed. Tagging in Droofy. Excellent work. Droofy and Drake Frost getting ready to go back at it. Lifting up the knee, takes down Droofy. Samantha Frost and Christy Zed going at it on the outside. Droofy stands up. Huge move from Drake Frost. Big kick to the face. Droofy somehow still standing. Drake Frost doing an impeccable job right now of keeping up the momentum. Drop kick to the face takes down Droofy. Big kick to the body. Drake Frost, another clean chop across the chest. Goes to stomp down onto the body of Droofy and misses. Droofy with a roll-up cover out of nowhere. Samantha Frost nowhere to be seen, only a count of 1. Slamming Christy Zed down on the outside. Droofy gets Drake Frost up onto his shoulders. Plants him. In honor of Ace Anderson. Going for the cover. Only 2. Kick to the body misses. Drake Frost with a kick to the body of his own. Gets Droofy up onto his shoulders. Powerbomb lands. Going for the cover. Christy Zed coming in to save the day before the count of 1. Drake Frost going up to the top rope. Droofy's struggling to move. Making his way to his feet slowly. Christy Zed throws Drake into Droofy. What's going on? Get her done. What'd it do? Working the arm of Drake Frost. Takes him down. Big kick to the side of the body. Clothesline from Drake. Doesn't go for the tag. Goes up to the top rope instead. Takes aim on Droofy. Droofy trying to make his way to his feet. And Drake Frost right there. Gets caught. Power bombed onto the knees of Drew. Christy Zed with another tag. Now the legal woman, Samantha Frost, comes in for Drake. Big heel kick from Christy Zed. Drake Frost right there. Not realizing he had the opportunity to break up the cover. 2. Almost 3. Samantha Frost with not much left in the tank after that. Christy Zed waiting for her to crawl into the corner. Standing up on the turnbuckles. Blocks the chop to the body. Another shoulder tackle from Samantha. Takes down Christy Zed. Going for the cover. Only one. Heading over to the corner once again. Taking aim on Christy Zed. Samantha Frost getting ready to take off the head of Christy Zed. Going for the cover. Droofy breaking it up at the count of 2. Christy Zed taking a big impact. Samantha Frost keeping the pressure up, keeping the momentum going. Still not enough to keep down Christy. Big knee to the face. Welcome back, Tate. Christy Zed was trying to keep Samantha down. That super kick might do it. Bouncing the face of Samantha Frost off the mat in front of Drake Frost. Soccer ball kick to the back. Christy Zed is set on doing damage right now. And so is Samantha Frost, it looks like. Throwing Christy into the corner. Samantha Frost makes her way back into the ring. Big kick to the face, misses. Christy Zed with a huge reversal. Big kick to the body from Samantha. That quickness might be all it takes to win this match. Rolling neckbreaker drops Christy Zed. 2. Only 2. Christy making her way back up to her feet with the help of Samantha Frost. Samantha bouncing her face off the top of the turnbuckles. Big elbow from Christy. Elbow to the face once again. Middle rope drop kick. Christy stumbles. Big reversal. Christy misses the knee. Clothesline doesn't connect. Botch Mania over here. Come on, ladies. Back into the ropes. Another knee misses from Christy Zed. Arm drag finally connects. Super kick lands as well. Samantha Frost with a headbutt puts Christy Zed down. Tags in Drake Frost. Droofy and Drake Frost, now the legal men. Droofy taking down Drake. Staring down Drake Frost. He sneaks up behind him. Drake Frost with a reversal. Christy Zed, Samantha Frost going at it on the outside. Droofy going for the cover. 1, 2. Still only 2. Middle rope. Crossbody. Decimates Drake Frost. Samantha Frost has got Christy Zed up on her shoulders. Big power bomb on the outside. Drake Frost goes into the rope. Big kick to the body. Droofy. Another power bomb on the way. Puts Drake Frost down. Going for the cover. Samantha Frost like lightning. God damn. Coming across the ring to break up the pin. Droofy going up to the top rope. Only a couple moves left in his bag. Elbow drop misses. Big punch to the body of Drake Frost. Kick to the body once again. Droofy gonna go for another power bomb. Barely able to crawl over. Arm draped over the body of Drake Frost. 2. Only 2. Droofy using the finishing move of one of his mentors in the wrestling game. Still unable to take him down. And we have not seen him go for a submission since losing to QLG with a submission on Breakdown. Losing the opportunity at the Breakdown World Championship. Another power bomb. Middle of the ring. Crawling over to Drake Frost, going for the cover. Samantha Frost watching as she's helpless. Another count of 2. Through the ropes. Off the ropes once again, crossbody from Droofy. At this point, about doing as much damage as possible to Drake Frost while they're in the ring together. Christy Zed and Samantha Frost back in together. Shoulder tackle from Samantha takes her down. She's got her by the back of the head. Bouncing the face of Christy Zed off the top rope. Kick to the body, reversed. Christy Zed gets reversed once again. Samantha Frost throws her into the corner. Huge kick to the face from Samantha. Heading over into the corner, taking aim. Another cartwheel kick to the top of the head. Christy Zed goes down. And Samantha Frost, one more time for good measure. Big elbow to the back of the head. Christy Zed goes down. Droofy attempting to break up the cover, and he does at the count of 1. Sounds good, Droop. Be safe, brother. Make good choices. Christy Zed would have been out of here if it wasn't for Droofy. Kick to the body. She caught Droofy with it. Picking him up. Rolling neck breaker to Droofy. To be honest, that was a good-ass match. And the fact that it crashed in the middle of it. Pisses me off, because I really don't want to sit through it again. Because that was we were at about 25 minutes. I also say we run it back next week. All right, DK, when you go rewatch the VOD, we got to rerun that one because 2K said, hey, you're not going to be great. So unofficially, welcome to your main event, ladies and gentlemen. Even though I wish that good-ass match that we were watching could have continued and actually gone the way it was supposed to. Walker Alexander challenging Brayden Brown for the Combat Arts Championship. This match either ends when a man has been knocked out or is tapped out. Making their way down to the ring first, ladies and gentlemen, he is the younger brother of Leon Alexander.
Remembers, but I don't forget.
Walker Alexander.
chosen one. Alexander unleashed. Can't tame the storm.
But ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, a man with a vendetta against him for taking out his brother, your Combat Arts champion, ladies and gentlemen, as well as one half as your Tag Team Extreme champions, Brayden Brown.
Footsteps echo down the hall. Shadows move when his name they call. The lights go black and the silence falls. The Reaper walks and he's taking it all. You can pray, but it won't save your soul. When the nightmare comes, he takes control. I'm the Reaper's call, the hand of fate, the sound you hear when it's far too late. From the ashes I was born to reign. The nightmare's here. Remember my name. Remember my name. The cold wind howls as the crowd stands still. Every heartbeat bends to my will. Cross my path and you'll pay the toll. I'm the darkness that devours.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Combat Arts Championship.
Run, but I'll still find your door. The scythe is sharp. Can you hear it roar?
No. You are too big for all that. You gotta back the fuck up. Go. And there it is, once again, ladies and gentlemen. Knockout or tap out. The only way to win this match. Big kick to the face from Walker Alexander. Takes down Brayden Brown. Chop to the chest. Misses. Slams him down. Middle of the ring. Stomping on the body of Brayden Brown. Walker misses. Brayden folding Walker in half. Dropping the knee across the face of Walker Alexander. Big kick to the body. Chops across the chest. Brayden Brown with a German suplex to finish it off. Punches and bunches from Brayden. Big punch to the body, misses. Knee to the body as well. Into the ring post. Brayden going for a rear naked choke. Walker Alexander able to fight out of it. Big elbows to the face. Oh my God. Brayden Brown falling onto the outside of the ring like dead weight. Underneath the ring, kendo stick in his hand. Walker Alexander cracks Brayden Brown across the skull. Keeps the attack coming, shattering it across the body of Brayden Brown. Walker jumping headbutt, bust open Brayden. Onto his shoulder. Drops him on the top of his head. Walker Alexander Gets reversed. Brayden Brown fighting back now. Clothesline misses. Elbow to the body of Brayden. Another headbutt from Walker. Going for a submission on the outside. Brayden Brown able to power out, flips Walker Alexander off of him. Brayden drops across the body of Walker. Underneath the ring. Kendo stick in his hand, or light tube in his hand, shatters across the arm of Walker Alexander. Fist to the face. Elbows to follow it up. Walker's bleeding now as well. Gonna look to stomp across the back of the head of Walker Alexander, and he succeeds. Throws him into the ring. Slams him down into the shards of glass. Elbow to the face. Do we have a shady finish? No, the game crashed. Drops Walker on the outside. Looking for it again. Picks him up and drops him. Brayden Brown retains by knocking out Walker Alexander. Maybe the hate streak. Maybe the pent-up emotions for taking out Dustin Hunter still running rampant in the body and brain of Brayden Brown. Because that is not what anybody was expecting. Congratulations.
And he's taking it all. You can pray, but it won't save your soul. When the nightmare comes, he takes control. I'm the Reaper's call, the hand of fate, the sound you hear when it's far too late.
Ladies and gentlemen, to recap the evening, we had Ogre defeating Ricky Thomas, Dominic Jimenez, Anthony Alpha, and Dirty Barnzo for the UCW Awakening Internet Championship here this evening in a 5-man battle royal. After that, Tony Tornado moved on to be 20-1 here in UCW, defeating John Styles, retaining the Openweight Championship here tonight. After that, Scott Taylor took down Scorpion, retaining his Junior Heavyweight Championship, defeating Scorpion, as I said. And then Drake Frost and Samantha Frost will go at it with Droofy and Christy Zed next week to make up for this match that 2K decided was too good to be put on the internet. And then in our main event of the evening, Brayden Brown retained the UCW Combat Arts Championship against Walker Alexander, both members of Hunter's Gym, taking on the mantle and defending the spirit of the gym by defeating one of the men who coordinated the attack that took Dustin Hunter out, as well as a man who is known well around the locker room of UCW. It's been fun. It's been real, but it ain't been real fun, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get out of here. I'm probably going to play Baldur's Gate, go eat some dinner, do something like that. I don't know. I want to play D&D, to be honest. I might cook up a one-shot, see if there's some people who want to play a one-shot tonight. I got like 3 or 4 hours that I can spare. I don't know. I'm going to do something, though, because I'm a little bored. And I want to cast spells and shit. So, yeah. I'm going to play the outro music. I'm going to find somebody to raid. Y'all know how we do shit around here. Y'all be good. Y'all stay out of trouble. Y'all make good decisions. I will catch you on Friday at the latest, tomorrow at the earliest.
I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. myself I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car, I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store, managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far, just across the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. Yeah, with the bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working, his body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him, so I quit school and that's what I did. You got a fast car, is it fast enough so we can fly away? You gotta make a decision, leave tonight or live and die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car, speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights day out before us and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged.